spoke about it. It's a bit chilly this morning, but a couple of days in camp now. How's it been being back in the start?
Yeah, it is pretty cold. You can see I've got the big jacket on, but yeah, all really excited to be here, and yeah, really looking forward to the 2 games ahead.
I think you should have everyone in now. First probably proper session last night. Is there a bit of excitement about this young group, this new group, some returning faces, some fresh faces? Like, what's the vibe being like?
Yeah, I think it's really exciting, to have quite a few new boys in the camp. They get to experience and show themselves in the next 2 games.
What does it feel like having some of those fresh faces around there? Like, can you see that there's that anticipation and that excitement from them?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember, my first time coming in and how proud I was and how excited I was for the opportunity, and I think you can see that in their eyes, and yeah, it's really good to see.
I guess plenty on the line over these next 8 to 10 months as you guys try to push for this World Cup squad. Like, what's your mentality?
Yeah, I think we did an excellent job, qualifying for the World Cup, and now it's the next step in making sure, we're fully prepared going in there, and not just going to participate in the World Cup and going there and with the mindset of, really trying to do something.
For you in clubland, like, do you feel like you're starting to kind of really hit the straps now and I guess building into the season?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously when you go to a new club, it can take some time to settle in and everything, and I felt like, over the last, month or so, I've really settled in New York, and yeah, starting to play some good football.
There's a lot of you boys over there this year in the MLS, like obviously World Cup being there next year. How have you guys found the experience? Have you guys tried to stay connected, and what's it like playing over there? Obviously getting acclimatised to those conditions. Obviously, play when the World Cup's going to be on at that time of year. Like, what's it been like for you?
Yeah, it took a while to adjust. I'm a Brizzy boy, so I'm used to the heat, but in New York and some of the games we were playing, it was really hot. So that took a little bit of time, and I think, yeah, it might be tough for a few teams at the World Cup to adjust to that heat. But yeah, really enjoying it over there, and I think, the league and the quality of football is, improving a lot.
How do you find it, like, compared to Europe, and like a lot of, like, it's been a surge over to the MLS, they're paying big transfer fees now, getting a lot of quality. How have you found it compared to, your time in Europe?
Yeah, I think it compares really well, to be honest, especially the Belgium league. Like you said, they're paying, quite high transfers for players, and some high profile people are making the switch to the MLS, and the league, to be honest, has really surprised me in terms of the quality and how competitive every game is.
And then professionalism as well. Obviously, they call it soccer. They're putting a lot of money into it. But what's it like going, seeing that, like the way they've invested, and having a World Cup, they've had the Club World Cup. What's it been like being, at the forefront of it? Obviously, at your club, they're building a new stadium soon, for example. Like, what's it been like being, involved in it?
Yeah, it's really good. I think you can tell and you can see, they really want to progress, the football, the soccer, like you said, over there. And yeah, it's really exciting to be a part of it. And I think, in the next few years, it's going to be, one of the biggest leagues in the world.
And do you think it can be any, like, for you guys that are playing over there, do you think it can be any form of advantage? Like, has Papa, I don't know, has he reached out to you boys to understand just different little things about playing in America? Obviously, you guys get the experience next month. October, when you go over there for the friendlies. But what can you sort of garner from that experience so far?
I think, yeah, like I said before, maybe the heat. I think that's something that us Aussies are used to anyway, but that will play a part in the World Cup, and yeah, being able to acclimatise quickly to that. I think that's probably the only thing that I could say.
And what's the mentality like at the moment? Obviously, a lot of, the time is now where you've got 4 camps to get your spot on that plane. What's sort of the mentality as a player now? Because, you've got your club, and when you come in here, you've got to be 100% the whole time. There's no slip-ups, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I think, that's obviously been the mentality of the coach as well. He's picking players that are performing at a high level, and coming in here and being able to, perform at your best and show that you deserve to be here.
In terms of, like, being over in America, can you start to feel like fans and a bit of a buzz that the World Cup is coming?
Yeah, for sure. Especially after the Club World Cup, I think everyone's really excited for the World Cup, and a lot of people are talking about it, and yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting.
Boy from Brizzy, would you ever have seen yourself living in New York City?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Probably not, no, but really enjoying it, and yeah, it's such a good club, and yeah, just loving life.